I am back. I am back. Part 2. See if it works now. Should. Yeah, they need to get their live streams. StreamYards need to get their live stream stuff together. I don't know what's up with this thing. Part 2. All right. Let's see. All right. Got it set up like that. One moment, y'all. One moment. What's up, Full Circle? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Hopefully, everybody out there can hear me in the world. Hey, China sister, if you in, I'm gonna post that link again. Post it in the chat. Oh snap! D Techniques, my bro, what's going on with you, man? Yo, what's going on, man? Hey, I gotta get you up here, bro. I don't know if you busy or not. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this straight. Yeah, the StreamYard's acting crazy. What's up, Vicky's World? What's going on with you? All right, the link is in the chat. Link is in the chat, though. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I appreciate each and every one of you all that is tuned in with me. So this is just part 2 of the first one, basically. Oh man, I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing well. Man, shout out to everybody that's tuned in with me. That's what's up. Man. So if anybody y'all want to come on, y'all I posted the link in the chat. Talk about the music thing. I know Desmond, you busy. Hey, bro, if you want to come up, man, you can. I don't know if you know how to use the StreamYards. I made the link. Got the link posted. All right, got my bro. What's going on, bro?
Man, what's up with it?
Man, what it do, man?
I can't call it, man. I'm trying to, my first time doing this, bro. Be patient. I'm trying to turn this camera around.
Oh, it's good. You good where you are?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Just the first the link didn't work on my first video, so I had to restart and do another one. But I'm gonna save my other video, so I started doing another one all over on this one.
Gotcha.
Man. Yeah, just sit up here talking with the people, man, about do you think the genre R&B is dead and stuff. So what's your take on this?
And that's a good subject, bro. I'm gonna tell you. Honestly, it just depends, I think, on where you at mentally, as far as with the music aspect. You and I both know, as far as R&B, it's been on top for years, all through the '80s, all through the '90s, early 2000s. I feel like ever since about 2005, But 2010, everything just kind of shifted. This whole music industry was just kind of dominated more just on rap music. Which don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with rap music or hip hop because I dip and dab with it
Right.
myself.
Right.
But it just be nice to have more of a balance. I feel it seems like to me now, if you're not making records, you rapping, it just seems like your stuff won't really just get that exposure like what it's needed.
Right.
And if you do R&B,
Right.
you have to incorporate a little bit of rap and hip hop into it just for it to get that extra get that extra push. It seemed like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we crazy times right now.
Yeah, definitely for sure though, man. I was thinking about the younger generation, and there are some young ones that do like the music that we grew up on and that we love listening to, but
Hmm.
a lot of them, man, it's like they're in tune with what's going on with the radio station, man. Like I don't know what it is. That, in my opinion, I think the radio station really like don't want to have a lot of real, musicians, artists, being played, getting airtime, and getting it shared all over the world and stuff, man. Because we know that music is a very powerful tool, man, to use in the music waves, the waves in the air. So in this country in particular, I think that people here, the young generation, they don't really appreciate, the music from back then. Like they don't even know where their music and stuff come from.
Right.
So
I guess.
that's my personal opinion though, man. So I'm thinking like R&B, man. It's a very you know dear genre that's to my heart stuff as much as hip hop, but R&B is something special about it. Even with the collaborations and stuff that they have back then, you could tell the real from fake.
Exactly. Exactly.
Man, definitely for sure, man. Shoot,
Yeah,
what's
like I
going?
said, we. I'll go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was just getting a shout out to Mahogany Roots. What's up, Mahogany?
I'm gonna sit this up here since I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay,
Can
yeah,
you see
man.
it?
Yeah, yeah. That's
Okay.
what's up, though, man. Yeah, post your link up there too if you want to for your page and stuff, homie.
Gotcha. 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 Yeah, man. Like I said, it's all thing I tell people, especially like upcoming artists that do R&B music, just go back and listen to all the greats that came out, before the music that's out now to get inspiration. Even now, I still do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
Very
crazy
true, man.
that other places, not the United States, but like other countries, man, it's like they embrace our music more than our own kind.
Facts.
It just,
Facts.
it makes me wonder like why we don't celebrate good music. I hear people that say they want that good music again. They want the music that's been missing from that era. But it seems like when you have an individual that bring you that sound, I'm like, are y'all really embracing it? Or are you just saying it to be saying it? It's like when you have an individual that come along and actually bring that to you, like you need to really embrace it. Because that's rare that you get that.
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
If you really just want to go more deeper with it, I ain't even talking about just R&B. I'm talking about hip hop, just music, period.
Facts.
Like a lot of people hear them older records, man, they get nostalgia and be like, oh, I missed this and blah blah blah, take you back. But then if you do have somebody that come out every now and then that give you that, I'm like, man, y'all need to push that to the max. I mean, share with every mama and daddy out there, whoever, like push it. Because that
Uh
artist
huh.
is really give you that and give you that all. Like it really rely on the people now. I mean, it's not so much the labels anymore. It's basically for the people to go ahead and to push it because it work hand in hand.
Facts. Very true, bro. Very true, man. So it's coming to say. Yeah, Vicky said, I know I miss good music. No say to the music today, but it's too degraded for me. But I understand that's what sells. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Such is business, huh? That's just
Yeah,
the business of it. It's just politics and everybody else that got their hands in the higher ups. That's just the way I guess it is. But if people can just get back to where they were just more passionate about it, it's just about the music and not so much about the views, not so much about the money and all this and that, and just do what you really feel. The hell with the time we're living in, because people be like, well, you got to make your music be more relevant and it got to sound current. I get that. But I guess I'm from the old school, so I'm kind of like stuck into that '90s and early 2000s. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I feel. I ain't caring about what everybody else doing because what this person doing might not be for me.
right, right. That's very true. Um, yeah, man, the music is just it's just man, today's music's like I don't know, man. Like you have some here and there, but it's not hitting on the stuff like I said, like we come growing up. And this is another thing too I thought about, with the artists today. All right, how do you want to be remembered? As a musician, as an artist, coming up, in this new generation. And I understand that you have to make, like I said, a hit record for a radio, for it to get it played, kind of keeping up to date with everything that's going on. But if I was a person that was like singing back in the 80s and 90s and stuff, and coming up to this generation, like I'm pretty sure you agree with me on this, is that of course, like I said, you do want to have a hit record, but at the same time, when people like get your music, you want them to come and find out, see what you're about. You know what I'm saying? Because the formula that you have like started out, that's really good. It's gonna last for generations to come. Like that's what I would want. If I had a record.
Right, right.
What's up, Full Circle?
Yeah.
What's up, Mahogany? How y'all doing?
Yo, what up, man? What's going on?
What's going on?
And good to see y'all, man. What's going on, Bambi? I see you out there. Man, shout out to y'all, man. So yeah, we just up here. I'm up here, my brother, D Techniques. We sitting up here talking about music, y'all. He's very creative and stuff with his sound, producer, singer, writer, rapper. He's got the whole shebang, man. And I'm a singer myself. But yeah, what y'all think about the genre R&B? Do y'all think it's dead, or do y'all think it's alive?
It's not what it used to be. What's up, everybody? That's what
No.
What's
I
up,
can
Mahogany?
say. Yes, I'm more of a '90s baby myself. Like I'm trying to think the Key Sweats and the Jodeci's, and I'm from that era. In Vogue, yeah. So
Right, right.
yeah,
That's definitely that's what I grew up on. Like I said, sound like back then, the music back then, like it captures your ears. I think they have more of a pull with the lyrics and just the right production with the people that they work with that draw people in. And R&B to me back then, like they had a look, to it. You know what I'm saying? Versus today, even with hip hop back then had a look because I think from back in those times, the artists like the R&B artists uplifted the hip hop artists. If y'all didn't notice that. So now it's like R&B now it's like hip hop is on top of R&B now. So it's gonna take for the hip hop to kind of bring them back up again. It's like changing lanes.
Well, cool, Jen. I used to work at a radio station, so I've been around for a minute,
Uh
and
huh.
I've met a pretty good amount of like artists in my time. Not A&R, but just pretty much behind the scenes. And you got people from Tyrese, you name them. I've met them, chilled with them, been around them. B2K. I think that it's fizzled out. It's been a while, and I come from that era, R&B, like the good music, stuff
Right.
that you would. They say that you would have babies with. You know what I mean? Like the good stuff,
Right.
like the sister mentioned, Jodeci. Good stuff, good, wholesome music, man. Where when things was about
Man,
to just be all on the edge, you'd be like, yo, when I put this on, I know, I know we gonna make it happen. Either we gonna work
Yo,
music
run.
together, or if you go in another direction. But usually, yeah, the music back then would always keep it together. Nowadays, it pretty much is in the opposite direction, man. It's like, wow, you can see the difference, people. Totally.
You definitely
It's
can
not the
though.
same.
Definitely, man. Definitely. What you about to say? Some B?
Yeah, I was getting ready to say something else, but I was just listening to him. But he brought up facts. If you really pay attention now, it's like the music that's out now. It's like it's about self. It's like it's just encouraging people to separate more. Um, we got the social distancing thing going, but it's like it's encouraging people to just think about yourself, think about me, me, me. Don't worry about unity or not trying to bring people together. It seems like it's trying to just conquer and destroy everything. Like they trying to take love out of everything, trying to take God out of everything. I mean, there's so many ways you can look at it, man. It's crazy. And if
Right.
you look at it back then, it was about people coming together. You seen black love being displayed to the utmost back then in the '90s, bro. Like I missed that. You look at a lot of these videos now, you don't have that like you did back then. We
Right.
need more of
Right.
that, especially for our black people, for our people. We need that, especially now.
Definitely. Definitely. And something else, it's like how is it that, we went from the golden era to now to the worst of the worst now with the music and stuff. You know? It's like how did you go from 100 to 0 with our music?
Right.
And now we have like other cultures in other countries that still appreciate real music versus over here in the United States. And I know some of y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all may go off a certain artist page like that came up from way back then, decades ago. They working with other artists like across the waters, and they talk about how other countries appreciate the music we once had at the time. Because over there they still appreciate it, but us, like over here in the United States, like we don't really, the younger generation don't really appreciate that too much. So now it's just it's a bunch of trash watered down music, man. It's nothing timeless, nothing to listen to like 10 years from now and get nostalgic off of it.
I look at it like this, man. You can look at it two ways. You can't totally point the finger at the industry because yeah, they play a big part in it, but you also have to point the finger itself at us as people, whether it's white, black, whoever, because the consumers, we have to realize we got the power to determine what be accepted. It's just like if you go back a few years and listen to these radio stations, how they play like a lot of garbage, a lot of music that's not really good. It's only because of us. Like we got the power to accept that or not accept it. We don't have to keep
Thanks.
wanting to play a lot of stuff and have it in rotation. Like, man, cut that off. We don't want to hear that. This is what we want to hear more of. But it's up to us to really voice that.
Right,
And
right.
oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was going
Go
to say,
ahead.
you know what, too? Music often reflects what's going on in society. So, like in the 90s, you had relationships, you had people talking about love. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
today's music, it's all about sex, pump and dump. I hate that term, but it is. It's very just kind of on your
Degrading.
own. Yeah, degrading, and
Right.
everybody, get theirs. And so it's reflected in the music.
Right.
Right.
Right. And I agree. And I mean, you know, everybody's background is different. When you speak music, you talking like all different types of walk of life. So everybody's cut from different cloths. So you have to take all that in consideration. Where you
Hmm.
might have one individual that had it rough coming up and then probably didn't have both their parents there in the household, so that they're going to take things different versus the person that probably had it good coming up and get it. So a lot play into it, I guess, at the end of the day. And you're right, it's the times that we're in too, because you look at the pandemic and everything that's going on now. We, mm, it's just it's crazy.
It
I just wish
is.
we could find that balance.
Yeah, I think it's take for like us, the real artists and people that came up off real music to like play it around your place, for the younger generation, because that's how it's gonna get them into it, you know. So they
Right.
want to be in tune with like what's going on with the radio. But the radio, like I said, is powerful and depends on how you use it, man. You know, that's where the turn
Yeah.
and stuff and everything will just go about. Sure. So it's up to
You
us,
got.
put that real music out. Go ahead, y'all.
I'll let y'all speak because I get kind of long winded, man. I'll let y'all speak a little bit, but I'm a married man, so it's like I have to really watch how I move because I got a little baby girl now. She's 3 years old, so I have to move in a certain way because I don't want to damage her coming up. She already going to have to deal with a lot of things in this crazy world when she become of age. But anything that I can play in the foundation to make sure her upbringing is right, that what matters. That's what's going to count. So I have to move a
Uh-huh.
certain way.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely, absolutely.
even to the point to like me and my wife, if we have a dispute or we argue, like I don't want to do it around her and demonstrate that. I don't want her to see that. I make sure she go back in her room, watch cartoons. Me and my wife will be somewhere else and we'll talk things out. But I don't want to demonstrate nothing dealing with violence or domestic or whatever around her because I don't want that image put in her head.
Mm-hmm.
When she get older, I want her to realize this is the way you should deal with this, this, and this in different situations. I want her to have a different perspective and not to think everything got to be negative all the time. I mean, you're going to have that, but it's all at the end of the day, it depends on how you go about handling and dealing with it.
Right, right. Very true, bro. Very true. Man, I appreciate everybody tuned in with me. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it, and share this video out. Man, I appreciate each and everybody just here tuned in with me today on this Saturday. So yeah, this is a great topic though. I was inspired to do this video about somebody else that was talking about it early on another panel. So
Mm-hmm.
I might as well go ahead and talk about it, because a lot of people don't really talk about real music no more. So it's only a few of us that got it in the heart to know about this, that loves this genre, and not just R&B, but hip hop as well too. Hip hop. At least with hip hop, you'll get like a few gems here and there and stuff. But other than that, I mean, it still don't hold the weight like it did, back then. So
But
Hey, Ron, I
hey,
know.
but you know what? I wanted to throw this in there. Can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead, full
Yeah,
Yeah,
circle.
Sorry for interrupting. I want to throw this in there. That's just like anything else, just like a career or a job. Let's just say a job. You, you got you look up you they either got to die or like I said, they didn't think of, or maybe some have thought of that even.
Hey, full circle, you got the robot.
Pass away. Can you still hear me? You still
Yeah,
got me?
yeah.
Yeah. They were gonna
yeah,
die one day, but no one really thought about like, hey, let's keep this going. And I know time goes forwards, not backwards, and you gotta just be hip with the times. I remember one time listening to Kid Capri on so it was like get off these young people's back when it came to hip hop. Like we had our generation where we had the music that we was into. Now you got the generation of 2020, right now, and some of us
right.
old school cats. It's like that's some bunch of crap. When we listen to it, it's like that ain't music what we used to listen to. Same with the ones back then when we was all into it, like the 80s. And some of the stuff coming in, like MC Light, there's a number of people, KRS-One, you name it, Flavor Flav,
Oh yeah.
all of them, certain and chill with. And I sat back and I thought about it. I said, Kid Capri got it, and even kicked it with Kid Capri before too. No Biggie and stuff. That's a real cool brother. But at the same time, we've never, you know what I mean, decided to say, hey, we're gonna keep it going, like passing the baton. And now it just went in left field, where it's like, well, since ain't nobody trying to keep it going, we'll just come up and just put out anything. And so here we are. It's almost like just accept it for what it is. It's like the Titanic in a way. And now it's gone so far left to where it's like you could just put out, and y'all have heard it from R&B, one just really hip hop trash, and it just gets eaten up. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to with it, like the cat with the rainbow colored hair. Just a bunch of screaming and yelling, and got money, as a telephone next to his ear, and feeling like he doing it. concerts packed. And this is what it's come down to. You know what I mean? It is, going back to your original topic, it is fizzled out. It's a lost era. You know, I wish it would come back. You know, because I even think that music back then even saved lives. You know, it's done a lot. But the cats of today wouldn't understand that. You know, they really wouldn't get that unless you lived it.
Very
I,
true,
Right.
man.
I agree.
Facts. Facts. And they, it's funny you say that, man. I try to talk to my nephews and nieces a lot and let them hear the music that we came up on back when me and my wife was back in school. And I just basically tell them, like, look, I say, it's more music out there than what y'all being exposed to. Like, you got options. Back then, y'all already know we came up, we could just break it down for like hip hop. You had conscious hip hop, you had gangster like music, you had the street, you had so many different layers of music. You had even hip hop that was catered for like women. And one of the guys that really did that to the utmost was LL Cool J. So you had different um, elements of that genre of music. Now it's like everything is just hardcore and everything is real aggressive toward women, where it's like the female said earlier, where it's degrading. Like you got so many layers to it, but it's not being exposed. And this
Mm-hmm.
younger generation just don't see it. And sometimes you have to bring them back and be like, "Hey, young blood or young lad, or hey, let me show you a little something. This is how we used to rock." And when I exposed them to stuff like that, like me, two of my nephews and my granddad was out one day riding. I was bumping Keith Sweat, showing the music on my touchscreen radio, and we all in there grooving. They were like, "Unc, I like this." I said, "Man, y'all know nothing about that." I said, "But you hang around me long enough, you gonna know about it."
Yeah.
But you know, hey, but you know
So
what? To add on to your point, hey, to add on to your point, I'm gonna throw out a movie out there to add on to what you just said. One of my favorite movies, and you all are familiar with it, is New Jack City. New Jack City got a lot
Oh
of
man.
good stuff and a lot of.
Yes.
You mentioned Keith Sweat,
Yeah.
yeah. New Jack City has some old jams, Love for the Money, all that stuff that they throw in, for a soundtrack. And as I watched the movie, I sat back. I said, you know what? This goes perfectly with with the movie, the way they did it. And you sit back now, you think to yourself, I just want to get that back. If I could just find a way to get it back. There's times when I'll go on YouTube to look up old school music, just we can't find it. You know what I mean? And some might sit back and be like, like, that, somebody might catch on and catch it and say like, man, you must be some years old or whatever. Call me what you want. But this was the music that was happening. This is the music that just that made things happen, made the world turn. You know what I mean? The music of
That,
today, do y'all notice it's like it's at a standstill? It's like you don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know if you just want to just give up. You know what I mean? It's nothing inspirational is what I'm trying to say. It's nothing motivational. Say, you
definitely.
know what? I just got to keep going. I got to keep on moving, keep on going. Like on that whole Soul Train tip. Even when that came
Man.
out, y'all, if y'all recall Soul Train, even though they did
I
the
love Soul
EP,
Train, bro.
yeah, y'all know Soul Train. I
My
was
God.
back then when I was in high school. It was a dancer that came across me and said, "Hey, you want to be you should go on Soul Train," because part of my era, I used to be like into that whole Heavy D and met him too. He's another cool cat before he died. Heavy D is a real cool dude. I wanted to be a dancer, and I mentioned this on another panel. I wanted to be like that one, like Step 1, Step 2. Y'all remember Kwame and stuff? Big Daddy Kane. I was one
Yeah,
of
Big
them
Daddy
Yep.
cats
Kane.
that used to be all into that. Yeah, that footwork dancing and all that. That was my love and everything. But I come from that era. But I love that type of music from hip hop, R&B, because it made a difference. It made people just have hope. Y'all, you get what I'm saying? It
Exactly.
made you feel
Uh-huh.
like,
Where it came from
whatever
at.
I want to do, like dreams, hopes, inspirations, I know I can reach it. I know I can get there with just this one soundtrack. If y'all know the 45 records or whatever, so whatever the wax, you put it on your little recorder machine, or you know what I mean, your little whatever, and you play it, like Warehouse Records, Blockbuster Video Records, whatever place you went to go get the vinyl. You place
Uh-huh.
that record, Salt and Pepper. I'm talking about old school people. That when you listen to it, it was something in the sound and the beat. It was something in it that just made you feel like, you know what, I can rule the world. It was just it's just that one little piece that just felt like, you know what, I feel like I'm struggling, but I'm gonna overcome it. I'm gonna make it. That's what
Right.
it meant, man, back then when it came to R&B and old school music. And I don't mean like the old school, but the old school that we're talking about, panel, and in the chat. This is something that just made you feel like, you know what, we gonna make it happen. Sink or swim, we gonna make it happen. And now it's just more like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. So we need that back. We need to get it back. I wish it would come back. Because now it's
And I
just
do
like, you know
too.
what? Who gives a damn?
So
It's
many
sad,
days,
y'all.
so many days. And you know something else too? Like even
Yeah.
the ones who born in 70s, 80s, early 90s. I was thinking like, okay, I can appreciate my parents' generation. You know what I'm saying? They love, they grew up on the 60s and 70s music and stuff and the 80s, man. And that the music is alive and well back then because like it has feeling to it. It has like you said, hope and everything, inspiration to it, man. And how the women dressed back then, like they was feminine. And I think I like a lot of brothers that song, man, even hip hop, like they get inspired by feminine women, man, will make them want to write their music and lyrics and stuff as well, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
but
was
Right.
you
just
could
it
tell
was
that
something
you
different.
could tell they was happy. The ones that wrote the music back then in our, like you said, in our parents' era, 60s and 70s, call it
Uh-huh.
what you want, bell bottoms, big collar shirts with the vest open, and they had the whole big band. I'm mentioning Soul Train, American Bandstand. These cats was happening, and the backup singers, the women that was either the
Man.
main singers, the backup singers, they was fine, y'all. If you really go back then, you can do the YouTube thing to look it up, to pull the receipts. The women, you know where I'm coming. One was just something
Got the
Oh yeah.
robot.
Yeah,
that
so like
rolled
you break it up.
into that. If you recall, there was just sisters, there was women in general, whatever culture, color, whatever. But the black women was just more of like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. They had the mushroom hairstyles. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
had the little like turned underneath. This was
Yeah, man.
like that's the one I want. And when you saw them, I'm comfortable with this. I'm not passionate doing nothing like that. They was in shape, y'all. When you saw this one, there was nothing fake about it, fake butts or breasts, whatever. Everything natural. They
Got the
was so
robot.
smooth. You sat back and like, oh man, them back then was lucky because they had the real ones, man. They had the real ones. They get on that
Yeah.
stage and sing that music. Then they have it at the club playing, and you put on. I guess you could go off your parents. They put on their best outfits for whatever that time was, and they'd be up in there as if like we had the best time of our lives. What y'all got going on ain't nothing compared to ours, and they just seem happy, man. You get what I'm saying? They just seem so happy.
Max.
Whatever they was going
Yeah.
through, man. If it was like the war going back then, Vietnam, whatever they was happening, they had to be sent off to the war. The men, they just knew back then that we don't know nothing was going on. But for tonight is the night we gonna get it on. And it was like,
Right.
God, dog, we don't even see the
Hey.
movies. Just to, you feel what I'm saying? To see have a movie, I don't care if it's Spike Lee to make that movie. Bring that in a movie where it was like, yo, this is where it was at. I recall just real quick. I pulled up Studio 54, and that was on a whole different ball game back in New York. And I looked up the history of Studio 54. It was with the drugs
Uh-huh.
and the sex and all that. Take away all of that, the exempt. But where I'm going with that, with the exception of the drugs and sex, they were so happy, whatever. And they had R&B music back then. They had that pop music, whatever. But they was jamming to it, and they were so excited. They had the celebrities, they had average people, but they brought people together. And people got to realize something about music, it brings everyone together. If it's done right, it brings everyone together. Even with this COVID peep game, this COVID is almost done literally intentionally to separate us. You don't even hear people getting in like remember summertime? It's as hot as it is, triple digits. This is the time, Daisy Dukes, shorts, little
Yep.
skirts, summer dresses, we all having a ball. Now with the COVID, it's more of like, yo, man, I gotta listen to my music the best way I can get it. You know what I mean? Like, this is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Right.
man, it's truly lost right now. But go ahead, it's messed up.
Yeah, it is
Hey,
messed
Ron,
up, though, man. What's up, bro?
I was gonna ask you something. I didn't think about it. Well, it dawned on me, but everything was going on. I was kind of excited, hearing the conversation. But I just want to tell you, man, I appreciate you letting me get on this platform with you.
Oh, no
And
problem, man. No problem.
what I'm finna do, I don't know if anybody ever done it yet since they've been talking to you. But if
Uh-huh.
it's okay with you, can I let the people hear one of my songs so they can kind of be up to speed what I can bring to the table?
Go
Not
right
not
Mm,
the
ahead,
whole
man.
song,
yeah,
but just
that'll be
count just
cool,
a little
man.
bit.
That'll
Go
be
right ahead.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, go
you
right
know,
ahead, bro.
you know how I do, bro. I don't care if I meet people at Walmart. I'm always networking. My wife always tells me, she said, "You must have been in Walmart a little bit longer because you probably ran across some people you know, I smiled. I said, "Yep." But she know this is what I love to do, man. I love people in general. So if I go up to a complete stranger and we just kind of vibe, man, I sit there and talk to you for an hour. That's just how I always been.
Right, right. But yeah, man, go ahead and play some of that real music, man. I know you got the fire though, man. You got that. Can I explain your music a little bit, or you want to explain it though, man?
Yeah, let me go ahead and give y'all the rundown, man. My real name is Desmond Brown. My artist name is D Techniques. Uh, I do R&B music, but I also dip and dab and do hip hop. And as far as producing, I do R&B, I do hip hop, I do G funk because I'm a product of that era of music, man. So my thing is, instead of me complaining about the music that's not out, I'm like, me as an individual, let me bring that back. Let me just put it out there and let the universe decide, if they're going to mess with it or not. But at the end of the day, I can look back and be proud that I did it the way I wanted to do it and not have somebody control me because I'm not a puppet and I refuse.
Mm-hmm.
That's just been my mentality, man, from day one. Still that way.
That's what's up,
Uh,
bro. Yep.
but yeah, the
Um,
feedback I've been getting from a lot of people, they were like, man, listen to your music just takes me back. Even though it's something current that you're putting out, it got that 90s vibe. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, let me
Yeah.
play a little bit. I'm gonna play a little bit for y'all so y'all can kind of get up to speed what I do.
Yep.
This song I'm gonna play for y'all is Keep It Right There. It's off the current album that I got out called Tonight by Desmond Brown. It's out on all streaming services right now, so y'all can look it up. I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Y'all hear it pretty good. It's been a long day, long way. We can skip the 4 day. The 9 to 5 job is giving you a lot of stress. Lay back, baby girl, and I'll handle the rest. Anticipation for penetration. It's the current situation. Freaking your body in slow motion. If you leave me now, take away this quality. Baby, girl, I'm in even though this disturbs girl, I'm feeling slowly. Keep right there. Should get away from me. Keep it right there. Till the long night. I'll give it to you so right. Don't you get away from me. Keep it right there. Keep it right there. I'm right vision. Body all over mine. I love it when we bump it right up the road. You know, making you move. Well, keep it right there. I'm back.
That's what's up, bro. You always dropping that heat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to give
man.
y'all a little bit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
man.
that's
Yeah,
it.
so yeah, man. We sure appreciate that, man. Yeah, I didn't see if any one of my mods can go to his channel, can post his link into the chat room though, or appreciate that. But yeah, man. Yeah, you always have some fire music. I know you gave me your mixtape and your other one though, man. From the get go when you was with my cousin though, man, at the time, which it's still a straight classic. It's like a West Coast version of Outkast, y'all. Like they got some fire music, man. I'm telling y'all, real
Yeah,
music, real
yeah.
music. Yeah, man.
Like right now, I'm in the process of working on some more material right now as we speak. So I got some more heat coming.
Oh,
Next
that's what's
project.
up, though, man. That's what's up. And you know what? Like, this ain't gonna even be the end of talking about this topic neither, though. Like, this topic gonna be continuously talked about because I think it's pretty much needed in the community for our people and stuff. Music is really just suits the soul, man. You know, that's what it really supposed to do and has meaning to it. So, music is like what you eat, I guess you could say. So, yeah, man. You know, we need that real music. Like, we really need that. In today's world. We really need that because, like I said, we are the artists now because everything is a planned, even field now. You can't, artists can't sell like records like the way they used to do back in the 70s, 80s, 90s and stuff. You know, they can't do that like that no more. I mean, it'll be super rare, but like I said, everything's on social media now. You know, people can sell their own music. Um, that's what we got going on today in today's world. So yeah, man, this is a really great topic though. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about. So man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, you know, it's on the panel. You know, I love all kinds of music though, but like I said, R&B and hip hop is my favorite genre. There's some rock too though, old school rock. Yeah, I think they can disappear out. Yeah, thanks, Rainy Woman. Thank you for posting his channel though. Y'all go check out his channel though. D Tech Needs though, man. That's my bro. He got some real hip hop R&B, and like I said, he got other social media platforms too. That's my bro. Oh, good. Yeah, man, that's real good music. Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank y'all for posting his link into the chat room, man. I really appreciate that. Definitely appreciate it very much, though, man. Shoot. Yeah, music is something that's always gonna be dear to me. I love sports and gaming and other different things, but this is a topic I could talk about like all day, all day.
I really appreciate you inviting me up here. I feel like I wasn't much, but I am a music lover, and it is an important topic because, like we were all saying, it affects us, like, and it reflects the culture, it reflects what we're going through. So, and you could tell by the music today, kind of where we are. So,
Right.
yeah.
Definitely can tell like where music is today, and that's why you know what. That's why, like I said, like everybody trying to act all hard and stuff, but we need these love songs. We need songs like that because we know it created babies and things like that. You know, it brought couples together, kept relationships and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to play it for your lady, you know what I'm saying, your man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You just put that certain song on, like what you feeling, like play it for them. But like I said, a lot of these new musicians and stuff, they don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that at all. You know,
Right.
crazy.
It's powerful. You're right. It connect. It definitely sets the mood for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Well,
His
girl,
music
man,
was.
biz. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're okay. I was just saying, his music seemed pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna check him out. I respect anybody. Honestly, I believe that music is one of those arts that it exercises a different part of the brain than anything else. So I have a lot of respect for people who can play music, who can sing, who are gifted in that way. I wasn't necessarily gifted that way. I did learn how to play a few instruments, but I wasn't ready, Cooljan. But maybe next time I'll do a little something something. But I just have a huge respect for people who can do that. In my family, like my brother and my mom, they both can sing. And I wasn't gifted that. I was more the entertainer, like the dancer and the one who can make everybody laugh. Everybody has their own talent.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Definitely. Yeah. Music is a definite part of my life every day. It's just when I get tired of all stuff that we're hearing about today, you know what I'm saying, I'm arguing and you know what I'm saying, men stomping at the women and women stomping at the men. I just go and put on some music, you know what I'm saying? Just forget about everything around me. Forget about the world, what's going on and stuff. You know, I play some songs. I know I'm old school from the heart. I'm grateful to have grown up in that era of music, where we had that. So,
Right.
yeah, man, it's crazy though, bro.
I'm sorry, man. My damn phone had cut off on me. I had to hop on my tablet to get back in. Apologize
Yeah,
for
it's
the
all
cut.
good, man. It's all good, bro. But yeah, man, y'all go check out D Techniques channel though, man. It's posted in the chat. The brother got some real fire music though, man. That's his latest tape right there. Y'all go check him out though, man. Brother has the spirit of the 90s music, 80s, and even with today. So y'all go check him out, man. Like you won't really find artists like this. Um, I know the album you did. I had like the Two Suave group though, man. I don't know if you want to post it.
Hey, yo. So like this right here. Let me find that real quick for you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that right there, y'all.
Uh-huh.
That's him and my cousin though, man, y'all. That is a straight classic right there. I'm telling y'all, they like the West Coast version of Outkast on that whole entire album. I said they
You know
are.
what?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Let me leave. I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. You just got me excited. I'm gonna leave that right there, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
play one I saw to the album. I mean, why not?
Go ahead,
Not?
man.
So they can hear. Because you have people that talk to be like, oh, he's saying this and that. That ain't true. They don't sound like that. I'm kind of like one of them types, man. I rather show. I ain't got to brag about it. I just let you hear it for yourself.
Yep.
Let me find it real quick. I'm going to my library right now as we speak. Ron, I appreciate this, man, because normally I don't get on here. I was in the
Yeah.
kitchen watching, seeing the notification come across. I said, let me tune in on that. And then when you wanted me to go live, I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to do a panel anyway though, man. So I'm glad you're here though, man. You sharing your music with the world and stuff, man. People, watching it, because like I said, you all got some real music, man. Man, shout out to
Yeah.
you and Drew, man. Y'all the real MVP, man.
You know what? And all honestly, while we're on here talking, I wish me and your cousin was on better terms, and we
Yeah.
still was cool, was friends in the group. But you can't
Uh-huh.
change history. You can't change that. So what we made together as a group at that time, it's gonna be classic.
Right. Definitely gonna be classic though, man. That's gonna be a timeless album right there, bro. Definitely timeless, man. Definitely timeless.
If we can make amends, if God's will, man, we can make amends. I will put this out digital, because I can put it out, but I don't want to do that, and everything ain't right with me and him. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? I want to make sure
Mm-hmm.
everything is 100. If we can make amends, then most definitely I'll put this out. I'm gonna let y'all hear this song.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Go ahead and play that fire track, man.
This was recorded back in 2010 when I first started out recording. So it's called Do Your Own Thing. Oh yeah, the stress was laid up.
It's been a year and some change. The comfort I once felt just ain't the same. I'm the youngin' in this commitment, but you playing mind games, telling me this, and you doing another. Yeah, I'm in love with you, but I can't continue to carry on like this. But from seeing you every day and night to when you feel like but you love me, right? We don't talk on the phone. All we do is text. You saying something, then I type back. Sometimes I don't know how I'm feeling. It's too tired being a good guy. Sometimes I want to play the villain. I know a right can't come from two wrongs. But since the passenger side is empty and your side of the bed is vacant, maybe we should separate and quit the faking. Go ahead and do your own thing. I guess things do change. The way you treated me was wrong. Yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm I once was blind, but now I see. They used
and we were meant to be. Just like Brandy, I wanna be down, but you mess around and turn a smile into a frown. And tell me what's really going on. What I know we got to feel strong. But I guess you proved me wrong. So I'm sitting here, I guess I'm singing another sad song. And forget all of that. Matter of fact, I got to move on. And let my story be told. And just like the envelope in your phone, like I with a lady, right? Matter of fact, I made her my wife. So they tried to find. All I really wanted to do was throw the music thing. So since you want to sit around and play games, I'll let you do your own thing. People that never be, you just never be. The way you treated me was wrong. Let me go. Let me go. Ladies, yeah.
Yeah, yo, I won't complain. I'll let you go and do your thing. Since you want to play games, I won't complain. I'll let you do your thing. What else to do?
People that never be, you just never be. The way you treated me was wrong.
It was so wrong. Yeah, why? You want to play some games? I'll let you do your own thing. Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah, something we did a while back, y'all. Okay.
Okay, yeah, man, that was a straight classic. The whole album is classic, man. Like if that album was like in the industry, man, like that would have been like double platinum. Like no lie, y'all. For those who got real ears, like you know it is. Like you know, bro, that would have been like double platinum right there, man. For real. If that would have came out in the '90s era, that would have been like a double platinum, not certified gold, but a double platinum.
appreciate that, Jess. Man, much
Y'all
love.
would y'all would have like a
Thank
household name for yourself, man.
you. You know, all I
Yeah,
can do
man,
is
y'all.
pushing forward,
Go ahead,
bro.
bro.
Oh, I was just going to say, all I can do at this point is just keep pushing forward, man. Just take them elements and just take what I accumulate over the years and just keep staying in that bag, keep staying in my lane and doing me.
Yeah, man, that's all we can do.
Yes, sir.
That's all we can do, man.
Sir.
Yeah, they got some mad skills. Golden Child. I mean, the whole mixtape, man, is fire, man. Like it should have been like if it came out in the '90s, like I said, it would have went to like double platinum. I guarantee you. Who could you imagine like listen to your album, man? The production of it, like who can you imagine
You
with the
talking to
artists
me?
back in the day? Yeah.
Man, DJ Quick, Devontae Swing. It
Mm-hmm.
probably would have got a lot of ears, man. It probably would have got a lot of ears.
Yeah.
Who knows, man?
Man, Tupac, that's your favorite though, man. I know you love Pac.
Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, all them brothers, man. Yes, sir. Them my dudes, man. Matter of fact, hey, I know we on the subject of good music and whatnot,
Yeah.
but I'm guessing I'm gonna use this to my advantage somewhat. I'm gonna let them hear a little bit of the song that me and this other artist, K Ross, supposed to be doing called Nothing But a Party. I'm gonna play a little bit
Uh-huh.
of that. This is
Hey,
like
hey, D.
What's up?
Yeah, Golden Child said, where can I he want to get a copy of the tape, man. Or your CD.
Oh man, dude. Woo. Tell you what, I can send you some songs through my email because it's not out digital. So if you leave your email, I can actually send you some songs. I can just do it like that. I'll send them to you. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I'll put in the email address for y'all.
yeah, or tell them to go to your page or something, though, and leave his email there or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay, there. Okay, he got it posted. He got it posted in the chat. So wait for it to come up here. Stream are slow. It's in the chat room. His email. Can you see it? D? Oh, he'll be back 1 second, y'all. He'll be back 1 second, y'all. Just post it up here though. Yeah, man, this is a really great interview. I'm gonna change this whole topic though, but now I'm gonna keep it the same, but I'm just gonna put a little twist on it. Man, I appreciate got like 8 people watching, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in, tuning in, and hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel if you're new to it. And go ahead and share this video, you know what I'm saying? Post it on your social media. This is a very, very, very great, unexpected live stream, I guess you could say. Yeah, man. Yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt. No doubt, man. No doubt. Like I said, it's a real channel over here. Real channel. I try to bring, put people on up here though, man. We talk about different things, but yeah, music is something I said I'm gonna talk about. Y'all see on the board of my page. Music I want to talk more about. So this is something that's really good, man. I love it. I was thinking about turning this whole page to like a music channel, a whole entire music channel though. Please do more Cool Gen. Yeah, for sure, y'all, for sure. Definitely, for sure. I will be doing more topics on music and stuff. Like I said, it's a very dear subject to my heart. We don't have a lot of chance to talk about real music today. Not that I know of. I mean, it's out there. They're out there. But that's what it is. If that's your passion, why not? Oh yeah. Yeah. That's your passion, why not? Yeah, that's definitely one of my passions. So I would like to get good at playing like the other instruments too. Playing some instruments myself. Okay, all right, put Adam back on. Yo, D.
I'm back, bro. Had to take care of my daughter, man. Get her settled.
Okay. Did you
Yeah.
see the email? See his email in the chat room. Y'all can email each other.
You have to be that?
Okay, I see it in the private message though. I see it in private message though. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Ron. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. Oh, I was gonna say if he go on your channel like he or you know what, just you can take his email from the chat and you can just y'all just exchange like emails and stuff, man. I send him a copy, whatever.
Yeah. And like I
Yeah,
said,
y'all
unfortunately,
definitely.
that's not our beat. Yeah, R&B done changed a whole lot, bro.
Yeah, R&B definitely lost a whole lot of ain't got no soul to it no more, bro. Like it's only few of us out here that has to keep it, going. And it's up to us.
Right.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about too? It's kind of brought R&B back in a way. I looked at it as a bad thing, but then again I didn't. Here it is. It was about with Jacquees, you know what I'm saying? He talking about he was the king of R&B. But a lot of people didn't see the bigger picture was that he was trying to put R&B back on the scene. And that's how
Right.
like the millennial tour like came about. B2K and all them, man.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't understand that. And then on top of that, thank God, like we have even with the social media with those IG, they got like the verses, man. Like I just got done watching the one with the Brandy versus the Monica, which it was off the chain though. It was off the chain.
I seen it too.
Yeah, man.
I kind of picked up certain different undertones doing that, and it could have been
Yeah.
just me. And I also, was going in the comments, and there was a lot of people saying that it seemed like it was some shade there, some tension, and I kind of got that a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
man. Yeah. From the chat
yeah,
on the live stream. Yeah.
I kind of got it. I got it more so. It seemed like on Monica's side of it.
Yeah,
It seemed
man.
kind of standoffish a little bit, and that could be just her personality. Who am I to judge? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So, but I'm glad behind the scenes. I seen the clip behind the scenes, and the energy was like a whole lot up more. It was like the opposite of what we seen when it went live. And I'm
Right.
glad they basically put their differences aside, squashed the beef. And Monica even spoke up and said, whatever happened in the past, that was in the past. This is now. She was like, it is what it is. And they pretty much have
Uh-huh.
grown past like that. I'm glad that they killed that because people was kind of looking at it and taking it a certain way. And Brandy even went out and said that they haven't talked in years. So when they did connect and talk, it was probably like a few days prior to them going live. So it was a lot of things I probably felt like maybe with them that had to be discussed, kind of put out in the opening. They get it out, and cleared the
Hmm.
air.
Right. Right. I'm glad they put, like you said, they put aside their differences though, man, and get back to that real music. And she got an album out too. She just put out Brandy.
Yeah, it was a B7.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, she just got a new album just came out. So that's what's up. Yeah, man, we need to bring real music back. We need that, bro. Like I
Man,
said, I'm just tired of today's music, man. It's not really cutting it. Like I said, there's only a few artists out there that can do it, but a lot of them are being slept on.
let me
A lot
let
of them
me
are being slept on.
let me throw something on you too, man. While we talking about the R&B and how it's not being pushed. Um, And a lot of people, it's still a lot of people to this day that really didn't even know that like Jodeci put out an album back in 2015. You see what type of landscape it is as far as music?
Oh yeah,
It's like so much music to be out there. And I'd be like, hey, such and such got an album out. Oh man, when did it come out? When did it come out? I'm like, man, it's been out. It's on YouTube, but it's just
yeah,
the time and era that we're in. We don't have the outlets like we did back then where artists can put out a commercial on TV talking about their upcoming album or the single. We don't have them outlets no more. I hate
right.
that.
I
That
do.
hurt a lot of artists.
And you know what, Des? That's why it's up to us, man. Like we see something like that, like we post it like on our social media though, man, and try to afford
Hmm.
everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag, Josie hashtag whatever artist that have came out a long time to be put out there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of help promote them. It's up to us to help promote them too. Like I said, the radio, the mainstream television isn't going to do that for us. Like we have to do it ourselves. That's why social media is important. For us to do that. It gives us more of an edge. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's why we have to do what we got to do, man. So I do support real music. I support real artists, like yourself. And people that has like the real music of R&B and hip hop too. But
Right.
like I said, it brought like a lot of black folks together. It brought a lot of us together. The world has been so all have each other, man. We had our music, we had our music, man. You know?
You sound like you. It sound like you far away, like out in the hallway, and then they'll come back in as far as the voice.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, he's good now.
Yeah, like I was saying, that's what we had back then, man. We had each other. We had this real music, like Soul Train I was thinking about. We were talking about a little bit earlier. Just
Hmm.
like everybody was like Melody was like happy. It was happy dancing on the stage, man. It just grew into the music and stuff, man, just everything.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like I say, it's so different now, man. It's just like make you question, like, will we ever get to the point to where we can hear good music again? It makes you wonder.
Right.
And it's like you can count maybe on one hand how many artists is out there probably giving you that good quality music. And even if they are giving it to you, it's like it's still on the radar. A lot of people don't know about it.
Facts.
Frustrating. It's frustrating.
It is
You have,
frustrating. It is.
you have to really dig. And you know, this is what the people that's listening right now. I'm gonna put y'all up on game. Y'all probably know about it, but just in case if you're not aware, the easiest way to know what your artists from back in the '90s, whether it's hip hop or R&B, to know what they're doing now, is to just go on YouTube and just type up their name and put 2020 or whatever year we in. That way, you'll
Huh?
know what they got going right now. That's the
Facts.
easiest way to do it.
That's real talk, man. That's real talk. You know, back
Uh,
then we also had like the fan mail too. Remember that?
oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, fan
Yeah,
mail. So social media is basically like the fan mail now. So
yeah,
and you can reach out. You can reach out to so many people now, like more than you could ever do back then and stuff.
true, true, so true,
So it
bro.
makes it a whole lot more easier. Definitely makes it a little bit more easier though. Not saying it's not easy, but it makes the playing field more even.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I said, we most definitely got more control now because you don't have a lot of major labels running everything like they did back then. Back several years ago. So it's like an even
Uh huh.
playing field for everybody. The only difference is the individual that's doing the music. Like if you got major artists from back then that's independent now, of course they're gonna have a little leeway because of their following and what they already contribute to the music. So I get that.
Uh-huh.
But it's even far as everybody now being independent. You have more control of how you do your music. It's
Mm-hmm.
even across the country. So like I said, I just encourage people, man, and I feel pressure that you have to try to do what's in now and just to do you at the end of the day. Just
Facts.
make it the way you want to make it. And if you're in a situation where you're dealing with other people that's a part of your team or you're signed to an independent label, if you're with the right people that's see your vision and can see where you're going with it, and they basically want to enhance it, hey, take the ball and run with it. That makes it
Right.
even better.
Very true, bro. Very true, man. I totally agree with you on that. We have a rainy woman on the panel. What's up, fam? What's going on with you?
Greetings, Cool Gents. How are you? And greetings, D Techniques.
What's going
Hey,
on?
How are you all doing?
good,
Uh,
bless.
doing well. Doing well.
That's what's up. And greetings also to everyone in the chat room. I just wanted to come up and comment on your last couple of statements about taking music back and bringing back old school music, right?
Right.
The thing is that people, artists are putting out work regularly. You
Mm-hmm.
have many artists in your local cafes, in the studios, like the techniques, doing their thing. But here's the thing, right? The truth of the matter is the most underrated artist and unappreciated artist is the local artist.
I totally agree with that.
Yep.
I totally agree with that, rainy woman. You are so right about that, and that's why it's so important to support your local artists too, especially if you know they're real. It's important to
Right.
support your local artists. So just like when they're on the internet, you want to support your local artists because
Hmm.
they're the ones who carry the torch to the real music, wherever genre that they're doing.
Right, exactly. And not music is all music is
Right.
real music, whether it's music that you personally can appreciate or like or not. All music is real music. It's not whether or not we like it that qualifies it as being music. When it comes to the local artist, however, this always has been and this always will be. People jump on the bandwagon to support local artists, once they see their local artists becoming more popular and gaining action, or looks like they're about to go mainstream, or they are about to, or they are working with a mainstream artist, that is
Right.
when people begin to want to get on the bandwagon, not necessarily support, but get on the bandwagon and become
So,
a fan, right?
so
And
true. I mean,
then you get it, and then what happens, but it always, understand this though, it has always been that way, and it will always be that way. It
right.
is up to those that support the music that they hear to help spread the word of the local artist, right? And everything can help, like, help ignite that fire for
Yes.
them. Then there's the most undiscovered artist, and that is the musician or the artist who refuses to produce or create or use their talent because they are not popular, because they've started something or they've seen someone start something and it did not get the recognition that they felt it deserved, and therefore they become discouraged and then they sit on their talents.
Right.
It's
Right.
not up to mainstream to make you relevant.
So,
See, we have to we have to, as people, we should encourage everyone to tap into their creativity, because every last single one of us has the ability to create something, because we are the offspring of a creator.
Right.
So all of us have the ability to create something. As we
oh,
create something, we then begin to discover and activate talents. It's not up to anyone else to make our talent relevant, our gifts relevant. It is up to us to produce, create, and use our talent, and not wait for anyone else to validate it. When we appreciate our own creativity and our own work, then others will begin to celebrate with us. Mainstream will never make anything and everything that is good for you and good to people and good for society be the thing that's going to be most popular. It will never happen. So if you are wondering why certain artists come out for a little while and they get a little play, or they get really popular but then they fade away, or why there's only a certain amount of number of people that's doing a certain kind of music that can make you feel good, that can make you think straight, make you relax, give you some clear mind. That's not what those that are operating and running this world want you to have. They don't want you to have peace of mind. Understand that. So you
Very
can't
true.
wait for them to give music the okay to fix the people. But this is also part of the work of the local artist, be it a poet, be it a painter, be it someone that creates jewelry, whatever it is. It is our duty to help heal those and shift the energy around our own environment and atmosphere, whether it's a crowd or not.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Very true,
Everything you
Rainy.
said. Yeah. And it's funny, I'm sitting here listening, saying all this, and it points to what I'm doing and what I've overcome. And I'm gonna share this with y'all, like my situation. I'll stay back in 2016. After me and the guy that I was in a group with, we parted ways. I started back being on the solo tip. So I kind of got in my lane and did me. I put out an instrumental project in 2016, in the midst before we broke up. Then in 2018, I put out an EP up under my artist name, D Techniques, True to What I Do. Uh, in 2019, I had a guy from California to reach out to me through social media on Facebook. He heard one of my instrumentals, liked it. It was him and like two other guys. There was a group. He wanted to get my permission to use the track for the upcoming project. Of course, I gave him the okay. He said, "Man, you'll be credited for it." Blase, blah blah. I said, all right, cool. And the type of music that I always done throughout the years, I always had more of an East Coast, West Coast sound. Even though I'm from the South, that's just pretty much what I grew up on listening to in that era. So they rapped on it and killed it. It put a smile from ear to ear, and I'm like, man, I'm loving this. Okay. Me and the guy kept talking. I say about 2, 3 months passed. He reached out to me and said, Dez, he said, man, I'm going to start a label. He said, I want you to be my first R&B artist. He said, cause man, honestly, he said, man, you're a triple threat. He said, you sing, you rap a little bit, and you produce and write your own stuff. He said, man, I got to have you aboard. He said, even if you didn't sign with me, I still would want to work with you and network and collab on tracks. He said, you know, you're that good. And I looked at it like, wow, this is crazy coming from somebody that really barely even know me. But that right there, I looked at it like, okay, once you get in here, you really start making music from the heart, you being passionate about it. At that time, I wasn't looking to get no deal with nobody. I was content with me putting out independently on my own, putting my own money up to get it out there. But the right person just happened to hear me, and it came from an area that I really wanted to, try to venture out in the West Coast. Because people back in my era always told me years, they were like, D, the right people out in California or somewhere out there hear your music, you're gonna really go out there. You're gonna blow up more because your music got that sound. And granted, I never tried to make my music sound West Coast. It's just it came out old school. That's just the way it was with me. It just happened to catch the ear of the right person. So you fast forward now, I got a deal with a label in California, and I'm able to make moves from my home, do music in my studio, and shoot it out there. And the label, they'll take it and push it out, digital and put it out around the West Coast. So it's always good to stick to your guns and just follow your heart. Because I tell people, you never know who might be hearing your music. That's all it takes.
Uh-huh.
But you have to believe in
Thank you
yourself.
for
Believe in
sharing.
God, believe in yourself, and just push forward.
That's very true, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
Very true.
So, everything that you said, I felt that. Like you was dead on. And I couldn't do nothing but smile because it just made me look at my situation. And no, it's not a major deal, and I don't have upfront money. Hell, to be honest with you, I don't want that because see, it's a lot to time with that. A lot of these younger people don't know about. They give you all this money up front, but you can rest assured it's something tied in with that.
Yep.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
true, bro.
When they
Very
sign
true,
you,
man.
you owe me. So the type of deal I got, I negotiated that deal. I own all the rights to my music. I own my publishing. I got full creative control. Not only that, but I even told them like, look, I want to be in a position where I can work with any artist outside of that label, as well within the label. So if somebody, a well-known artist, let's just say somebody from Bone or Do or Die, whoever reached out to me and wanted me to produce one of their tracks or wanted to work with me, I could move and I wouldn't have to get permission from the label or nothing. Matter of fact, they're gonna be pushing me like, bro, go ahead and do that. Make that. That's a good look. A lot of people don't have that. So it ain't always about money. The money and stuff will come if it's meant to be. You just need to make sure you got your head in the right place when you move forward and do it.
Yes, indeed.
Very
Yes.
true, bro.
And then, another thing too is this is scripture. And I don't, know how many people are into the scriptures or whatever, but the Bible says your gifts will make room for you. Your
Just think
gift
about that.
cannot make room for you if you're not operating in them. And the way your gifts will make room for you sometimes may not look the way that you would want, the way that you think it should look, the way
Mm-hmm.
others think it should look or want it to look, right? However, it's what is given unto you. And then something else as we begin to really operate in our gifts in order for our gifts to make room for us, or while they do make room for us, is to ask the Spirit for discernment in using our gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a difference between your gift being used and you operate in your gift and your gift being abused or misused.
So, that's true.
Very true. Very true. And I so agree with that. Your gift will definitely make room with
All
you. As you
that,
said, the
all that.
scripture say, definitely true, man.
And you know,
So,
also
I
money is like the root. So, got to keep that in mind too. Why I say I don't glorify money. You can't take it with you when God call you home. So you have to realize that
uh-huh.
money coming, so-called friends come and go. You know, you just got to have your head on right, and then, like I say, keep God first in all that you do. But like I
Oh,
said, that's meant for you going to come if it's meant to be.
mm-hmm.
That's the way I look
Very
at it.
true, man. Very true. Like I said, it's so many great gifted people out there though, man. But like what y'all saying, like a lot of them don't really get the attention or say the respect that they deserve as far as like or the appreciation, that they deserve and stuff because they've been overshadowed by, like I said, the mainstream. But it's up to us to like support the real people, that who we want to support us. So I think, like you said, Rainy Woman was saying, it's very important for us to do that, and everything else will like come along the way. So
Man, and let me say this too. Um, ain't no shame in being your own number one fan.
Oh
If
no,
you do
oh,
music and sometimes when you are riding down the street or whatever, play your own music more than you play anybody else's music.
true.
And when
I agree.
That's
somebody asks, what? And when somebody asks, like, oh, yeah, man, who's that? Or, oh, man, this little something I put together. This is my own work. I like to be in the studio. I like to create. This is from the ways that I create.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
very true.
Yeah, exactly. Man, and do it, in a way to make people sick and talk about yourself because you are your number one fan.
Right.
It's okay
Uh-huh.
if they get if people get a little bit tired of it, but why not?
Yeah, they don't
'Cause
mean you to be conceited
Uh-huh.
either. You just
yeah,
believe that much. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? At the end of the day, that's how you got to look at it.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
You got to feel like that you're the best artist, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what you definitely got to feel like. Like I'm the best musician, though. That's what others do. You know what I'm saying? When they're in the studio or whatever, like they feel like they the best artist. So you got to make sure you feel what you're putting out is the best,
Yeah, I
and
agree with that,
other
but you
people
got to
come
have a
along.
balance. You got to have a balance too. You don't want to be conceited and actually let it get to your head and puff you up either. Because
Oh
Right.
people,
yeah, right, definitely.
and you
Well,
know me, man.
confidence and conceit are two different things, right?
Yeah,
And when you are just confident or even just comfortable with listening to or taking delight in your talent, that is different from being arrogant. It's saying that I am not ashamed to put forth my effort in what I believe in what I like. And if you're good at it and you work at it and you continue to get better, right? It's I am comfortable in displaying and in sharing my own gift because these other artists that are popular and that are mainstream that you all rave about, well, I'm glad that they're using their talents and everything, but I'm also talented. And
Right.
I'm here to share. I'm here to share my gift. I'm here to share my talent with others. And in order for me to share it with others, I have to be able to appreciate it myself. And
Right.
that comes across a lot different, right? When you
Right.
ask someone, like some people back in the day, when people would try their best to get their music into the mainstream DJs, right? But they would be afraid, or they would think that the local DJs wasn't really good enough to play their music, right? Not
Right.
understanding that, see, their lack of humility with that, they're downplaying the gift of the DJ and the ability and the power of your local DJ, which is also another gift, another talent, right?
Mhm.
But some artists will miss big opportunities because they downplay small opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes.
And y'all dropping jewels up here, though, man. Y'all definitely dropping jewels up here, man. You know, like I said, this ain't gonna be a never ending like topic. 'Cause like I said, it's always gonna be talked about and discussed. It. We need these type of talks and stuff. But like I said, music is very dear to me. You know, it's dear to us in different areas of our lives and stuff, and it can inspire us, motivate us, you know, any type of way. So we
Right.
definitely need these type of talks, and it won't stop here, y'all. It won't stop. I'm definitely gonna do more topics about these. Definitely. So I guess it's gonna be it though, man. Any last words for y'all before we close out?
Yes, please, please. I'm an artist, right?
Uh-huh.
I do poetry, spoken word, and I do painting, I do art, I create different things with crafts, and I am so grateful for those gifts and talents. And sometimes when I am trying something new, it looks so weird, it looks so crazy, right? But the thing is I am connecting with the creator in me, whether it makes sense to anyone else or not. So, as someone who is comfortable in my own creation, I would like to speak to you, D Techniques. I want to encourage you to continue to use your gifts and your creative energy in everything that the Most High has distributed to you,
Yes, ma'am.
and that you will continue to distribute it as well to others. I want to encourage you to find your tribe by creating your tribe, by being true to yourself and your talents, with the right amount of boldness and the right amount of humility for the substantiated growth that the Most High would have for you. Thank you. And thank you for sharing. And I'm sub to your channel.
That's 100. I appreciate that. I really do. Like I said, at the end of the day, all I want to do is encourage people, regardless, no matter where they're in life, no matter how young, how old, because even people that's like in that late 30s, mid 30s, or just finna be 40, some probably feel like, oh man, I'm too old. I can't be doing music right now. No, you can do music as long as it's in your heart and you got a desire to do it. It's never too late. I mean,
Uh-huh.
some artists we look up to is like well in their 50s and still doing it. So it's no excuse. As long as you got a desire and you want to do it, it's never too late.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, though. And shout out to the other artists out there. I mean, people from the bushes too that are real talented. Don't ever give up. You know, don't ever give up on your gift, what God gave you. You know, because everybody has something very special and unique out there. You know, each and every one of us has a gift from the Most High. So never stop doing what you're doing, man. Keep on grinding. Um, just as much. You know, I love music. You know, I'm hard with music, and just like the rest of y'all. So I appreciate everybody that's come in the chat room, and I appreciate the guests, everybody. You know, on the panel.
Thank you for
So
having me, cool gent.
yeah, absolutely though.
Hey,
I'm
Ron,
gonna go ahead and head out. What's going on, bro?
I was say, can I play a little snippet of this track? Ain't nothing but a party. It's coming up
Hey,
real
go
quick.
ahead, dog. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. It's the best way to end a whole live stream.
I'm gonna let y'all hear this record, man. This me, and I'm waiting for my person I'm networking with, Kay Roster out of East St. Louis. She's a female
Yeah.
underground rapper. She's supposed to be doing her vocals too, but it's a party record. It's gonna be her single, and it's also gonna be on my next upcoming album. But it's calling Number the Party. I'm gonna let y'all hear a little
Okay.
bit of it. What it is. Hold on 1 second. Turn the thing up. All right, here we go. But could I have a good time? So feel like alright. Put some drink up in your cup, and I know you're feeling fine. Baby, if you don't mind, I wanna do what you from the time. Let me see the way you move. Girl, I'm feeling you. From the dirty south to the Midwest, repping nothing but the best. Ain't no need to stress. We're here to have a good time, so leave your troubles up behind. Just relax, cool, everything is fine. Ain't nobody hating, we all participate. It's all love, so I'm demonstrating. While you sipping a little something up in your drink, we ain't Kenny Roscoe, don't know all the time. Ain't nothing but a party. Let me see you shake your body. You feeling good? Put your hands in the air. Let me hear you say, oh yeah. Ain't nothing but a party. Let me see you shake your body. You feeling good? Put your hands in the air. Let me hear you say, oh yeah, yeah. Just a little bit, man. I'm just waiting for this whole record to drop. The label that she signed to in New York, they're actually gonna put on the billboard. So this is like a big move for me. I'm excited. So I
That's
just
what's
keep
up, man. I was
everybody.
feeling it. I was feeling it, man. I was like, yo, don't stop it.
I got
Yeah,
some
man.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, got some stuff in the works.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We need this real music, man. Like, you don't hear stuff like this on the radio. You don't hear it, you know. Uh it's rare, man. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't hear this on nobody's car. Like, we may be going down the street, whatever, like, you get to play it yourself. But
Right,
yeah, man,
right. Let me let y'all
definitely,
see
man.
this. If y'all can see that, go to
Yeah,
my
this
Facebook. I got a YouTube channel, D Techniques Music. Instagram, be D Techniques. Twitter, be D Techniques. And SoundCloud, D Techniques. And there's my email and my phone number. So y'all holler at me. And if you want to get a track from me, we can discuss that too, far as prices. Get it.
yeah, y'all definitely go ahead and do that though, man. You know, out there, he's posting social media information, his number, and his email for anybody want to get in contact with him, and also with his music. So it's there for y'all.
Believe the
Hey,
stuff
send
in
me
the
a
link.
picture of that too. Like, send a picture of that to me too, and I can post it on my community tab.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I definitely post it on my community tab though, man. Y'all go and subscribe to D Techniques, his production, his channel on YouTube. Tell you, man, the brother got some fire music, very original. And speaking of original though, this what I want to say. There's not too much of originality that they have. Originality is everything.
Right. Right.
So yeah, that's what I pretty much want to say though, man. This is a great live stream, man. We're going to do this again, like real soon.
Hey,
I
bro,
think
when you get this started up, man, I'm most definitely gonna share it on Facebook. Or, man, if you want, post it on Facebook and tag me in it, and I'll reshare it, man. Direct people to it. People need to tune in and check this out.
okay, okay.
It'll
Yeah,
be
I
a
ain't
lot
got
of
my I use on like I said YouTube and stuff, man. So this is where it's all lit, man. I love this part of the social media, but yeah, like I said, I can post your stuff on here too. You know, have everybody go and check you out, man. Your
yeah.
music and stuff, your content, and see what you put out. So
Okay.
y'all will tune in with some real. This is a real artist right here, y'all. He's local, so very very underrated. You know, and I believe that doors are going to open up for him. Definitely, definitely, definitely going to open up for him, man. So shout out to the real artists out there, the real gifted people, man. You know, that's putting out real music and using it for the right ways. So God bless y'all, man. You know, for sure. But I'm about to go ahead and get up off here, though, man. Any last words, bro?
Man, hold on. Let me go back out. Go back out
Yeah,
real quick. Let's see. Can y'all see me?
yeah, yeah, definitely, bro. All right, dropped out, dropped out the chat, huh? But man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's tuned in with me over here with the Cool Dream 87. Man, I shout out to everybody. Shout out to all my family, man. My day ones and my new ones that's coming in though, man. I love y'all. All right, here we go. All
Can
right,
you
we
see
back
me?
on. Yeah.
Okay. Man, y'all just follow me. Like I said, I got a lot of good music I'm finna drop, so you can pick up that D Techniques Feel the Funk. It's out on our streaming service. Pick up pick this up. It's out there.
Uh-huh.
Pick up Desmond Brown up under my real name, title Tonight. You can pick all that up now. Like I said, I got another project I'm working on. It's probably gonna be out probably about the middle or the beginning part of next year. So be on the lookout for that. A lot
Yeah,
of good
y'all go
music.
ahead. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. The link is your link is posted in the channel too. Thanks, Golden Child. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, fam. So y'all want to go and check
Yeah.
him out though, man. Definitely check him out though, man. Like I said, he's just very rare, come across, brothers like him though, man. So we definitely gonna talk up to more music though. Shout out to Monique Hill too. I know Monique. I think you say Sister Monique. I think you say you in the West Coast over there. So I know she know about the West Coast music though, man. Hey, you got showing the Tupac sign back there, bro. I see Pac, man. Yo, yeah, man. Rest in peace to Pac though, man. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Tupac, man. The one and only, man. One and only.
If
Definitely,
y'all
bro.
if y'all pay attention to raps when I rap, you can hear a little bit of that energy in my flows because hey, that sound to me is missing. So it ain't so much I'm trying to sound like Pop because my voice carry anyway, but you're gonna hear a lot of that
Inspired.
energy in that era. Even when I rap, you're gonna hear it. My
Yeah, it's
thing is,
definitely there though, man.
yeah, I don't want to sound like everything and everybody that's out now because that's them. I gotta do what fits me, so it's just what it is.
Right, right. But yeah, bro, I'm finna go ahead and end this live stream, man. I appreciate you all coming on the panel and talk about your music and stuff, man.
Man, I use this platform to kind of get it out there. Love on that,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely though, man. All right, everybody, it's Cool Gen 87. Y'all have a good night wherever y'all are in the world, man. God bless y'all. Y'all take care. Peace.
Peace.